Go ahead, record and start. All right, guys. It is Monday, which means nothing. It's just the beginning of the week. Let's go ahead and shut our eyes down. Or is it the beginning? Is Sunday the beginning? Perception, right? Sunday, Monday. My week begins Tuesday. Who knows? Let's go ahead and put our palms down for grounding, up for receiving. Deep inhales through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Fill up your body, stomach, chest, throat, head. Fill in that breath, activating that chi. Exhale out the mouth. So good. Drop your shoulders, head side to side. Maybe give it a neck roll. Clear out your mind. Nothing belongs in this space except for your higher self, your guides, our ancestors. Relax your body. Just relax. And most importantly, let's release our ego. Our ego is good for us to maintain balance, but we don't want them running the show. Balance. Do not let thoughts that don't serve you come into this space. If your mind starts to wander to a thought or a person and you're in a good space, let it go. Flow with it. Go ahead and drown me out. Anything that pops into your space can be a thought, can be a word, can be a person. If it's bringing you an unpleasant experience, you have to ask yourself, how is this serving me? It's a very simple question. Ask yourself, have you ever even asked yourself that? How is this serving me? We keep helping others, serving others, doing for others. Of course, we are here to do that. We love assisting others, helping them along on their journey. Where is your light? Gauge your bulb. It's a little dim right now. Super bright. Just right. How is what you are doing, saying, thinking, serving you? The second a thought comes into your head, why are you thinking this? Why is this being brought to your attention? How is it making you feel? How is it serving you? Be so conscious of your thoughts today. Write them down in a little notebook. Put them in the notes in your phone. This pissed me off. This person annoys me. I hate that I do that and I have that habit. Any of those thoughts, write it down. Why are you judging others? Why are you judging yourself? And instead of being upset about it or sitting in there, really observe it. Be the third party for a second. Really look at what's going on. How is this serving me? That is your question. Till we meet again on Wednesday. How is this serving me? Shift the mindset. Shift your frequency. Alchemize all the things that you have experienced so far. Blow off the tools you haven't been using. Remember who you are and why you are here. And then feel that peace come into your space. Now let's just sit in silence. This is the magic part. This is the money. This is where you talk to your guides. Silence. No frequency but your own. And let's go there now. All right, if you're in a good space, you can go ahead and mute me or just simply leave. I don't care. This is your practice. If not, let's go ahead and bring our awareness back to our fingertips and our toes. Ugh, I always need a good stretch. Ugh, I can feel that in my back. Oh, I don't feel 48, but my body does. All right. Telepathy and intuition test. Let's get right into it. The song I was hearing today, I don't know who the group is, but it goes something about high, high hopes. Gosh, I can't sing it because I don't know it. I can hear it in my head, but I can't sing it out loud. Um, but the words are saying like something for the living because I got high, high hopes. So be encouraged today. Be encouraged today because I really am super fucking proud of the light workers and the way that we're balancing out this energy, right? Even the difference in me, the difference between how I was 8 years ago and now. The way I'm seeing people, what I'm projecting, and literally in my 2025, I'm in my I gotta love everybody's era, right? Or stage, because every single time I get upset about somebody being mean or cruel or whatever, my guides keep saying to me, you're not loving, Kim. You're not being loving. See, that's not how it works. You woke up feeling great this morning, Blanca. I'm telling you, because look, and I had a long day yesterday. I had an all-day retreat, and then I had an hour-long Akashic Records reading after a 7-hour-long retreat. So Mama is feeling it. I could feel my energy's a little slow today, right? But look, I can't even remember what the fuck I was saying. The energies, though, oh, balancing. And every time I get mad at someone, I keep hearing, so you don't like them. You're mad at them because they don't like, let's just say, gay people, or they don't like, people of color. But you hate them and you're hating them and you're projecting onto them the same thing that they're projecting onto the people that you love. So what makes you better, Kim? Like, what are you doing better that they're not? And I'm like, dag nabbit. They call me out every fucking time. The answer is love. The answer is love. I'm finally starting to see it. I know that there are others who see it. That is what's balancing out the energy right now. We cannot fight hate with hate. We can't. We cannot. It just creates and manifests more hate. So for the light workers out here who are meditating, who are just doing what the basic thing, which is focusing here, focusing inward. If you guys missed my joke yesterday, I was so upset because I wanted to say it at my retreat because it's so true. Why did the Buddhist pull a coin out of his ass? Because change comes from within. And it's true. Change comes from here first. And then when this changes, that's when all the outer stuff is going to change because what you're putting out is what's coming in. What you see is what you are mirroring. Yes, they are all mirrors and aspects of us. So, how we communicate with those challenging aspects inside. Stop. Ask yourself how. So, somebody on Zoom is saying that those are all mirrors, right? We're communicating with our perspective, our reflection. How do we communicate with those challenging aspects? By saying to ourselves, how is this thought serving me? How is not liking that person serving me? How is me saying you're a racist asshole serving me? None of that is serving me. None of it. Saying, I don't feel good inside. How can I make myself feel better? I'm going to meditate. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to just not you have to raise your vibration. Change comes from within. That's the only way. Inside out. Inside, then out. I forgot I linked this onto my TikTok. I didn't mean to. This is for I just got this. They sent this to me, inside out. And I'm not saying this to push it for you to buy it. I really like this. I have a hard time journaling. They sent this to me, and I'm telling you, it's an amazing journal. Start there if you don't know where to start. All right, let's go to the telepathy test. Ready? Clear this out. It's not a color. This is not. Yes. Happy to know that you forgive within your heart, Blanca. Yeah, that's honestly, I'm gonna say it. I'm really proud of myself. I am. I'm proud of myself because I do catch myself way more quicker and I don't. You know what I mean? If you say that to a part of yourself, does it help you to integrate? Yes. It absolutely helps you to integrate. This is your thought. So the second you start thinking something, you're creating that. You're creating that thought. I don't like him. He's racist. You're an asshole. That's wrong. That's not okay. You're creating that thought. That is not reality. That is the reality that you are creating. So that's when I say to myself, why am I thinking this? Why am I thinking this? How is this serving me? What is this creating? It's creating anger. It's creating judgment because I'm judging others now, right? It's creating a vibration that is not serving me. How is thinking about people like that helping me? How is it helping them? How is it helping anyone? It's not. Why am I thinking this? How is it helping me? Shift. That stop, that pause. That's how you do it. I used to throw chairs across rooms. I would get so angry. Anybody from my 20s, if you meet anybody from that chapter of my life and you say, Kim's a meditation coach, she's a Reiki practitioner, she's really helped me move through some spaces. People would be like, Kim from ESPN Zone that lives in New York? Like, are you sure? You know what I mean? Like, what? Are you sure? Um, I love this saying, don't believe everything you think. Yes, yes, Ashton, don't believe everything you think. And the other saying too, don't believe anything you see and only half of what you hear. Or don't believe anything you hear and only half of what you see. Because sometimes even though you think you see something, is it really what's going on? Yeah, and it's true. Don't believe everything you think. Don't. Because anything that you think, again, you are creating that. You created that thought. You made that mustard seed. So don't let it grow. You get to decide. You get to decide. That's it. So, increasing this intuition, this third eye, that's how it helps you too. Because, like I said, when you start to increase your intuition, you're going to hear they're lying, they're hurting, they're going it's I love being in the space that I'm in because and then you don't judge as much because you're like, oh, that person's mom just died, that's why they're being an asshole to me. You know what, I'm gonna send out you love. If you were here Friday on my live on Friday, you guys missed this. When I went on live on Friday, there was a guy Frank on here and he was like, oh, you guys think you know everything, oh, you next generation. I was like, Frank, I know I don't know nothing, quite the contrary. And then he was being so nasty. And then I was like, you know what, Frank? I bet you're divorced. I bet you your kids hate you. I bet you have the most horrible friendships. And as I'm saying this, and I said this to him, I was like, and this isn't my intuitive person saying this is Kim saying this. And as I was saying that, and I wasn't saying it, I wasn't being mean, but I wasn't, that's not nice things to say. My heart literally started like melting. And my guides were like, yep, you're right, Kim, all of those things. That's why he's being like that. And look at you. You're not, what are you extending back to him? And I literally stopped and people were on live. There was like 10, 50 people and I said, wow, everybody, send love to Frank right now. Everybody send love to Frank right now. I was like, Frank, you know what? I'm sorry that you are having a hard time in life. I'm sorry that life is beating you down. You know, I'm going to send you love because I see that you need it. He still kept going. He was like, you fucking tarot card readers, you readers, I can't wait to see the downfall of you readers. And then I started laughing, right? Hello, Red Rum. I started laughing because I hadn't pulled out one fucking card. I don't need cards. I have a third eye. I have a crown. I had done maybe 6 or 7 readings. One girl, I was like, you're not even from the US. And she's like, nope, I'm from Ireland. I was like, I knew it because that's what they said. I was sitting here and I'm like, you're not from the US. They were like, and I was seeing like Ireland and England. It looked like Ireland. And she was like, yeah, I'm from Ireland. Yeah. I was like, sir, I didn't even pull out any cards. I wasn't even using cards. And he was like, you card readers are going down. And I'm like, no, we're not. And that's what I said. That's why I'm proud of myself. And I'm proud of the other people who are stepping into the light space. We don't need to do all that. And when I did my one of my first lives, I'll never forget, somebody was on there and they were saying all this stuff about go to Jesus, go to church. And my heart started beating fast. And I was like, oh my God, what's going on? You know, and I was like, and it's been 5 years. It's layers. You're not going to become this person that you want to be overnight. You know what I mean? And that's what I had to remind myself. 42 years, 42 until I got sober. I had 42 years of experiences that I was trying to rewrite the story on. Ah, you didn't get bullied that bad. Oh, well, things changed. my vision's changed and then my life changed. Okay, I'm talking too much. It's getting late. Let's get into this telepathy test. Yeah, yes, Red Rum, that's how it is. Okay, so I have something written on this paper, and I'm also going to be saying the word as I hold the piece of paper up, telepathically trying to put it into your heads. I'm going to give no cues today. No cues today. All right. What is on here? 3, 2, 1. Rabbit. The word rabbit. I didn't want to say it was an animal. I didn't want to say, oh, it's a shape. I was like, no, because I didn't want to put that in there. So sometimes I would give cues, not today. Rabbit. Did anybody get rabbit? Did anybody see a bunny? Did anybody see an animal? Did anybody see something furry? Did you see a cotton ball, perhaps? My Zoomers are laughing. Anybody on Zoom get it? This is a hard one today. It was. There's been like shapes. There's been, oh, you have one? Oh, Jade has a rabbit. Yeah. I had a roommate who had a rabbit. That thing just shit everywhere. That rabbit would hop across our living room and there would just be pellets of shit. And I just look at her like, this is okay to you? You're okay with this rabbit just shitting all over our house? But yeah, rabbit, rabbit. All right, guys. Any questions, comments, concerns? Anything you want to discuss? We got like 4 more minutes. Anybody on Zoom?
Well, I wanted to mention something when you were talking about the what you see you be kind of notion. And like, I struggle with my sister too, and I live with her, and so it's challenging. And what helped me was my brother-in-law said this like 2 months ago, where you cannot love, walk away. And that has changed my relationship here. And it's not like I stopped loving or whatever, but if I can't be loving,
Yes.
walk away,
Yeah, what you
right?
cannot love, walk away. I love that because, like I said, I'm estranged from my one and only sister. I do not
Mhm.
see us. My guides have shown us, like in our 60s and 70s, they've shown me with her, like laughing. So, there's a possibility for a reconciliation for her and I, like in the future, like when we're older,
Mhm.
older. And that makes me happy because for a long time I've hated her. I'm at the stage, even like I think our 3rd year into our estrangement, I was like, it's too long. It's been too far gone. She's done too much damage. Like she's hurt my kids. She's
Mhm.
hurt me. She ripped apart our family for so many years. She doesn't get to just put it back together when she feels like it. You know what I mean? All these thoughts, but now I'm not even there. And that's the thing. If you can't love it, walk away from it. And that's literally what I've done. But when you walk away though, too, because I walked away, but I still had hate in my heart.
Mhm.
And that's the part that's even when you walk away and you make boundaries, if you're still holding that hate, that anger, that fuck you, that I hope a car runs over your foot kind of energy, um, then there's way many more layers that you still need to peel back. You know what I mean? And that's so true. If you can't love it, walk away because you sitting there being mean, you sitting there engaging in that kind of energy
Hatred?
and
Yeah.
exchanging it back and forth. Yeah. I mean, even at the store, our dreams at the store, one of the ladies on my Zoom, she saw firsthand this customer came in and was like so nasty. And I just blocked the customer out. As soon as the customer got nasty, I just started restocking. When the customer left, our dream was like, did you hear her? Did you hear what she said? I go, no, I didn't. What did she say? She was like, she was ranting about her credit score and she was being a little hateful towards her own people, which that always kills me. Like putting down her own race, and I'm like, she was thought she was flexing, and I'm like, you're like putting down your own people, but okay. Um, and just and I laughed because no, I just blocked her out. Like I just got so good at like because if I listened to what she was saying, I know me. I'm not
Mhm.
I'm not there yet. And Artrina, see, I'm not there yet. And I know it. Somebody gets smart, I'm gonna get smart back. Somebody pushes that button just right. Oh. That that's me. That's how I was like that for 42 years. I'm only 48. What, that disappears in 6 years? I mean, maybe for some people, but not this girl. Not me. You know what I mean? And but the difference is too, I used to get angry and then I would stay angry and then I would go home and drink and get so fucking wasted that I would pass out. Then I'd wake up hungover the next morning and I'd repeat and rinse, repeat and rinse. What a horrible fucking life I had. I
Mhm.
woke up hungover, went in, fought with people for 11 hours, came home pissed off, drank till I could fall asleep because I was so pissed off that I couldn't fall asleep because I'd be laying there like, I wanted to punch her in the face. I should have told her this. I should have said this. I should have said this. Why didn't I say this? Why didn't I call the cops? Why didn't I grab that? It was nuts. People would
Mhm.
steal every fucking day, and every time they stole, it was like in my heart because I'm here in Pittsburgh and I was at that store because people had stolen from my mom. They had already stolen enough. So then I took over, and the more time people, I had to let it go. I found a security sticker. Everything is 80% off. $1.99, 50 cents, 1.99. Bags of hair that are 17.99 are now 2.99, 3.99, and people are still stealing. They stole makeup that I had marked down to $1.99. This makeup was $1.99 and they still stole it. They just have to do it. They just have to,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? They can't help it. And I used to take it so fucking personally. Fucking shit. This, are you kidding me right now? How did a porn star get on my, see, that's why I
Mm.
don't.
Uh-oh, things are
TikTok
heating
is
up at the
crazy.
OK
Yeah,
Corral.
somebody's writing something nasty on there. But yeah, that's on them. That's their karma. Exactly, Marianne. Like that's, when you have to think when somebody has done something to you, um, I had used towel stolen from a yard sale. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Did you see that? I just blocked them. This girl was talking about some about her cock, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're just gonna block you. Um, but yeah, it's all of that, right? It's your mindset. And then if you're thinking those things about, you're just bringing more of that into your world. Two words that I said I was going to stop using, and I've been bringing
Mm.
them up a little bit more, but bully and narcissist. I said I'm going to stop using those words because I keep seeing it. It keeps coming into my field because I keep fucking talking about it. So I'm like, I'm using the word aggressive, egotistical, changing the words, and it is shifting the way I think about, because those people make me mad. So I've shifted it, and God, it has really made me feel better. I'm getting happier. I'm a truly happy person, but I'm getting happier. I have my moments. So, all right, with that being said, it's already 6:30. I've taken up enough time. This is going to be on Zoom on YouTube. So if you guys missed the meditation and you want to catch the meditation before we do the telepathy and all of this, it's on YouTube. All right, guys, I will see you mañana. Bye, guys. Have a good day.